guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miriro and this is Miriro Moments. If you're a regular here, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you're doing well during this season. A shout out to all the students who are currently writing online exams. We've been through the most. I think thus far in my life, this has been the longest exam season that I've ever had to survive. And it's been quite interesting. So I just thought today we would do like a young study with me video, and I really do hope you might get some tips in terms of how you go about doing things. I'm just sharing how I personally prepare for my online exams. And yeah, if you are also currently writing online exams, please do comment down below and share a few tips in terms of how you found the experience. And also any new ideas in terms of how we can make the studying thing fun and productive. And if you're new here, welcome to Miriro Moments. I really do hope you decide to join the family by subscribing and clicking the notification bell so that you get notifications whenever I post a new video. So let's get right into the video. Okay, so quick overview in terms of my study tools. Obviously, you need your stationery. So I have that here. Highlighters are super important, especially if you're a law student. My goodness, you cannot survive without your highlighters. They're like your saving grace at some point, you know what I mean? Obviously, you would need an exam pad, in order to do your notes, your laptop, and I usually have like a cup of tea or coffee to go with it. Then obviously I have earphones because I don't want to make noise as I'm listening to my lecture recordings. So I don't know what the system is at your university or school or whatever, but what we have usually is whenever you're starting a new course or at the beginning of the year, you get what is called a course outline. So it looks something like this. So what it has your lecturer's details, the contact information, and then also it just has a basic outline of the things that you're going to be covering during the year, and it has different topics, right? So this course outline is not the one for what I'm studying today, but I just wanted to give you guys a basic overview of what that looks like. So you kind of know what topic you're going to be covering. So under this topic, you have the exact pages that you need to read of a textbook. You have the cases that you're supposed to look up. You have all the sources that you're going to need in order for you to be able to study that specific topic. So it's a basic outline. It's a basic guideline that you can use when studying. So what I usually do is, as I am watching my my lecture recordings, I usually just highlight what's most important that I need to look at first. Obviously when a lecturer is like teaching, he kind of stresses on certain points, so then I know that under the topic that's what's most important. So then I will usually just highlight and say, okay, this case is very important, I need to go and look at it. Or if it's like a specific part of a textbook, then I will do that. So I think you can even see that like with this course outline, I've already highlighted some parts. I make a few notes in terms of that page is what's important and stuff like that. So I think it's very good that you have that basic overview and you use it when you're studying. So once I'm done with lecture recordings, my notes look something like this. So I just I staple them together depending on what topic I'm going to be doing, so they look like that. I think what's been useful is that when you're writing your online exams, because sometimes some of them are timed or you have to do an essay and it's a lot of research and stuff like that, I think it's easier to access the information once you have written it, and also just to look through in your own handwriting. But I won't lie, because some modules are so content dense, it's really difficult to write everything down, and it also takes forever. It takes a lot of time. So for some modules, I have not done like comprehensive notes like this. What I've just done is to look at the textbook and read the textbook after I've attended the lecture. And usually what I do, if I am going to be using the textbook for the exam, what I will do is well, I've taken this out because, well, I'm done with this exam, but I just want to give an example. So you'll see that I have like these highlights. Basically, it shows like where important information is. I actually wasn't done taking them out, but it's like these little stickers that show like where important information is, but I was gonna take them out because I'm done with this module for this exam. Basically, that's what I do. I usually just put these in my textbooks and highlight the important information that I'm going to need for the exam, and then not do notes because it takes forever to actually do them. So my class notes would look like this, right? And then my study notes look a little different. So when it comes to doing my study notes, what I usually do is I will take an A4 paper like that, and then I'll fold it in half. And I don't know if it means that I'm writing less information, or it's just for me to be able to think that it's gonna be less. But anyways, this really works for me. So I fold it in half like that, like this. I fold it in half like this. So as I'm going through my textbook, I will do the study notes on this piece of paper. Alright, so once I'm done with my study notes, they look something like this, right? Ooh, yeah, they look something like this. Yeah, so what I would do is, because they're so portable and they're easy to like go over and look at, even if I want to like walk around reading them, even if like I just want to like look at like the key points and stuff like that, I can do that. It's short and concise. You can obviously like look on this side and then on this side as well, and you know, and usually once I'm done, they're kind of like a lot, because I need to like look at them when I need to just look at the key points when I'm doing my exam, and just basically what I found to be most important. So basically that's it. When I then have to do the online exam, I have my notes with me. In terms of preparation for my online exams, that's kind of the basics of what I go over. First, I listen to lecture recordings, and then I do notes from the lecture recordings, and then I will obviously look up the cases and the book notes and all the other information that I have to go through and read those while I make notes and my study notes. That also makes it easier that as I'm doing the exam, I can kind of look through the information and provide it as quickly as possible. And also, yeah, I think overall, just to make sure that you have easy access to the information or the work that you're supposed to you know, add to your exam really helps. And I think, yeah, that's already like how I go about it. But obviously it takes time. This video is super short, so obviously I can't like go through, I can't like tell you every single thing that happens. But trust me, I do this in various positions. Sometimes I'll be on the bed, sometimes I have to walk around a little bit just to stretch, and also obviously rest. I think one thing that I've really been intentional with during this time is to ensure that I actually rest, sleep intentionally, and also just to do something that I genuinely enjoy, like make a YouTube video, and eat right. But I snack a lot. I've been snacking a lot and drinking a lot of coffee. That's been a thing. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you decide to stay by subscribing. And all the best with exams if you're currently writing your exams, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles, bye.